Some atheists propose that belief in God is no different than believing in the Tooth Fairy, Peter Pan, Santa Claus, or unicorns. However, I see a great difference between believing in God and believing in such childhood fantasies as the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. For one thing, once children mature into adulthood, they don't continue to believe in them. On their own, children grow to see them as imaginary. Another difference is that no adult suddenly starts believing in them. But that is not true of belief in God. Many people who have never before believed in God do come to faith as adults. C.S. Lewis, the Oxford professor and world-famous author, attended the Anglican Church as a child, but became an atheist. Later in adulthood, after more experience in life, he began to believe in God and wrote several enduring bestsellers defending and explaining Christianity. The popular author Lee Strobel abandoned atheism as an adult, eventually authoring such books as The Case for Faith, The Case for Christ, and The Case for Easter. The well-known geneticist Francis Collins, a winner of the Nobel Peace Prize for his work on the Human Genome Project, came to believe in God as an adult. Alistair McGrath left atheism and became a world-class theologian. Not long ago, a leading atheist philosopher in his 80s, Anthony Flew, began believing in God. And every day, countless other adults we've never heard of start believing in God. That cannot be said of the Tooth Fairy, Peter Pan, Santa Claus, or unicorns. So whatever might be said about belief in God, it is certainly not the same as believing in the Tooth Fairy, Peter Pan, Santa Claus, or unicorns. Adults choose to believe in God because they believe God has met them in ways that defy conventional explanation. Their experience is real, regardless of human limitations in expressing or measuring it. The truth is, God is neither discoverable nor measurable by humans. But God does reveal Himself to humanity, and He does it perfectly in Jesus Christ. "If you have seen me, you have seen the Father," Jesus said. The evidence of God's existence is in a transformed heart. A heart aligned with Jesus, turned outward in love for others instead of inward towards selfish personal indulgence. That's a heart of faith, the faith that Hebrews 11:1 calls the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. When an atheist becomes a believer, there are no scientific instruments or arguments to explain it. There is simply a new life, a life that bursts out of spiritual darkness into spiritual light. I like to think there are two kinds of atheists: those who have become believers and those who yet will. I'm Joseph Tkach, speaking of life.
Jesus asked His disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" We have a free booklet, A Brief Introduction to Trinitarian Theology, to help you answer that question. In the United States, to request your free copy, go to wcg.org/lit or call us toll-free at 1-800-423-4444. That's 1-800-423-4444.